Hey, FlossTube. I am back for FlossTube number 13. I actually haven't filmed for I think about a month and a half, so I have quite a bit to show you, so just hang in there with me. I have an FO, I have new starts, and I have whip progress. So not only did I dive into the whip pool, I am like in that deep end, hanging out down there, and kind of in a bit of a panic because I have so many projects going, but I'm actually enjoying every single one of them. So let me start out by, I have an FO. It's not one that I had shown in any video prior. It's just kind of one that I ran across the pattern, and I thought it was adorable. It is by Magic Mau's Menagerie. I did on Under the Sea, 28 count, in, I have Iris? I think it's Iris. Can't read my own writing. I started on September 13th and finished on September 16th. I did do one conversion. It required DMC 76, which is bright yellow, and I converted it to Color and Cotton's Lemon Tart. And it's called Boobies. It's so cute. I thought it was so adorable, so I had to do it. So that's my FO since I have last seen you. Let me jump right into, for everybody doing the Rosewood Manor sals with Gary at Garon Toten Bags, also the Sunshine Stitchers. You can do any Rosewood Manor pattern, but the sal, most of us are doing the Autumn Quakers. And so if you're not familiar with it, this is what it looks like. And I am doing this on, look at my notes. I actually bought the kit. So it comes with Picture This Plus 28 count Lugana and doubloon with all the Valdani threads. Started it on August 17th. And I did something that apparently, I guess most people are not doing, which is I went all around the border. There's not really a border, but I did like, you'll see. So here it is. Let's see if I can get all this in here. And then I can kind of go in and fill in the inner parts. Now, what I did do was I made a huge mistake. I had to frog a few little motifs. I got on the border on left over like 2 stitches too far, so I had to take them out and re-put them in. But now that they're all in here, oh, I lost my needle minder. Now that they're all in here, oops, look, he's all crooked. How cute is he? This is my progress so far. I am loving it, and as a matter of fact, Gary will be doing the Winter Quakers. They were already taking orders for the Winter Quakers by Rosewood Manor, and of course I had to join in that one. Let's see, Drawloween from Stitch On Me. Are y'all doing Drawloween? It's a mystery sal, so every day in October, you get a new little piece to fill in a window. So she sent the frame. And you can still join if you want to join. And so, I mean, I don't have a picture to show you because it's a mystery sal. So here's the frame. I have completed it. The first 3 days, I have not done today's. So we have garlic, we have catacombs, and we have a bat. I cannot wait to see where this is going. It's very quick. Each day is like a little quick, 20 minutes max per motif. So I'm enjoying doing that and just kind of anticipating what's going to come next. Then there's the Snow Village by, I have this here, Country Cottage Needleworks. It's also a mystery sal, but it's 11 parts. So you get 1 part per month. And it's, this is all I have to show you. This is like if you're going to do them, well, ignore the bottom. Ignore the bouville on the bottom. Well, I tried to cut it off, but forget it. Anyways, so this is the piece that came for September, the middle piece, the Snow Village, and then you get all the other parts to go around it. People are either doing them as like individual standalones. I'm doing it as one big piece. I got the kit, so the threads came with it, as well as, I think it's 16 count French Country Rain fabric. I actually started this yesterday, and so I'm going to leave it in the Q-snap. but this is where I'm at. That's pretty much, this piece is going to be identical to, if you can see my needle minder. That's what this piece of it, this is like the middle section. So that's my progress for that. Up next, for those who are joining me on the Tutor Sal, I'm doing Henry VIII by Bothy Threads. It was a complete kit, but I changed the fabric to Color & Cotton's Joblin Alabaster 32 count. So you can see it's Henry VIII, it's his wives and their children and their titles. And so this is my progress. I've not got as much done as I wanted to because I keep getting distracted with other projects. So this is the upright. So all I really have left that I can show you is like the outline of a Tudor rose and leaves. But it's better than a poke in the eye. It's better than not having anything done, right? So that's my progress on that one. Up next, Ink Circles 99, sometimes called 99 bottles. And let's see, I have done this on Picture This Plus 16 count ale, which is actually what the pattern suggested we use. In case you're unaware, it looks like this. Last time I showed you, I think I had 4 bottles done. I have now finished the top row. Right? So let's see, how many bottles are there? There's 11 bottles. So that means I have 1 of 9 rows done. Only 8 more to go. Another new start was, I talked about, I think in my last video, for Christmas last year, my husband got me a pattern from Boston Needleworks of Patriot's helmet. And let me see, I have the info on that here. I have done it on Pole Stitches 28 count Brittany Lugana in the color Cracked Ice. With all the called for colors. This is what it looks like. And I started this last Sunday because I'm only stitching on this during Patriots games. And so I don't have a lot done. But the fabric, I'm loving the fabric. This is what I have done. Can't you just see that helmet coming together, right? Anyway, so it's a good start. So Sunday, I will be putting some more work into this. Up next, I haven't shown you any progress on Girl with the Pearl Earring in quite some time. As we know, this has been my start/restart a couple of times, and I have to tell you, I restarted it again because I couldn't find the fabric that I had started, even though there was just a tiny little start on it, so it's not that big of a deal. So she is on Picture This Plus 16 count Meditation. I started her in July, and you would have thought I started her, I restarted her, I'd say last Sunday maybe, so the 29th. This is what she looks like. She's by Scarlett Quince. She's a smaller project, so she's not a huge full coverage. She only has 16 pages. And I haven't taken her out of the frame because really, the hoop, because there's really not that much to show. Goodness only knows if I'm going to be restarting her again anytime soon. I hope not. I hope this is my final start for her because I really want to get her done. Let's see here. I have 2 more things, believe it or not. I picked up this pattern by Cottage Garden, Halloween Sampler, which I thought was adorable. And I thought, you know, I haven't done the things with a lot of words on them. And I always enjoy stitching words, so this is it. And I am doing it on Picture This Plus 28 count Lugana in Mirage. And, you know, I started it 9/26, and I only worked on it, I think, 2 days. I've not got a lot done, but it's a good start, right? And you can see, here's the thing. I have a sewing machine, and I can't figure out how to thread the darn thing. I got it probably 6 years ago, but it's much newer than the ones I'd ever worked on before. And as soon as I get this thing figured out, I think I'm gonna have to look at YouTube videos. I will be sewing the edges of my fabric. Until then, needle and thread just to kind of keep those ends together. Nothing wrong with that. And then my last one, it's become my little travel piece. I just keep it in my bag and take it with me. My husband and I were away Labor Day week. And I didn't want to take anything with me where I could lose threads or where, you know, goodness only knows what can happen. So I threw in my bag this little kit that I had picked up somewhere. I don't know, maybe Hobby Lobby? Stormtrooper, little kit. And while I was on vacation, and it was a complete kit, which is great. While I was on vacation, I got most of her done. Him? Are Stormtroopers girls or boys? I don't know why they can't be girls. I'm going to say her. And this is what I get done. Mostly what I have left to do is, I have a lot of white in here, and I have these little, you know, beam thingies coming off of here. Not a huge Star Wars fan, kind of doing it just for my husband. Because I love him, right? And we do nice things for our spouses. So that happens to be all of my whips and FO and all my new starts. So next I actually want to show you something I'm excited about. Last month's World of Cross Stitching magazine came because I'm a subscriber. I was so excited because look what is on the cover. Henry VIII. And you know as well as I do, that's going to be going into my must-stitch pile. Super excited by that. And then I also happen to have got the new, I don't have hardly anything Christmassy that I've stitched. But I picked up the new Ornaments magazine, the Ornaments Holiday 2019. I've not had time to flip through it yet, but I'm sure that I'm going to be flipping and dog-earing the pages. So it's on sale now, so if you want it, run out there and grab it. What else is going on? Let's see. FlossTube. I was quite a bit behind, but I've been doing quite a bit of watching recently. The first one I want to mention is Stitch a Lot. Now, she is Carrie and Stitch's daughter. I want to say she's maybe 8 or 9. Her mom doesn't show her face, so it's all kind of her hands and her stitchy work. She is adorable, and she's very talented. So if you get a chance, check out Stitch a Lot. It's Stitch-A-Lot. Let's see who else. The next one, okay, so I met the ladies at StitchCon, the Stitchuation. And sweetest ladies, super talented. There is too much talent between these two ladies. Too much talent. But Memory, there's Memory and Amy. Memory did this piece. She did this finish that was incredibly, I don't think I could have done it. Not only would I not have had the patience, I would have been too scared. She did this piece called Holly. And she did it in a shadow box. But what she did on the fabric after she finished her stitching is she burnt the edges around the stitching. Now, had that been me, the whole thing would have went up in flames. Beautiful work. So you really, really need to stop by. I think that particular video was 2 videos ago. They're so much fun to watch. I love these ladies. Definitely check them out. Sammy J. Stitches, always watch her. I'm always amazed at how she seems so organized. We could all use, learn a little something from her because she always knows what challenge she's doing it for. I'm not even close to being that organized. I watched Amanda Panda. She's now back on FlossTube, so if you get a chance, check her out. She does some beautiful stitchy work. Stitching between the lines. Can I just say, the quilts. Quilts are beautiful. If you like quilts, you have to check her out. Who else? Married with Stitches. Oh my gosh. Have you seen these two guys? I think they only have 2 videos out now. I think the one gentleman used to be the bearded stitcher, possibly. Don't quote me on that. Between these 2 guys, they are another couple who have more talent than any one family should ever have. They are super talented. They are funny. They're a great watch. They're one of those videos that you're like, really, the video's over already? Because you could just listen to them for a long time. definitely check them out. And then there's Andrea C. of I Heart Cross Stitch, who's originally from Indiana. And she does beautiful stitchy work. She has this pattern that she's working on of these chickens called Henry and Henrietta that I adore. Definitely check her out if you get a chance. And then of course I watched Gable Stitcher, who did a Dark October Stash Dive. You know, the usual Sunshine Stitchers, Stitch and Jules, who she's one of my favorites as well. Emma's Cross Stitch. There's just so many out there. Go out there and explore. And also, if you find new floss tubers, check them out. Give them some love. Give them encouragement too. Let's see what else is going on. I think that's about it for me. We're now in fall. Fall is my second favorite season. I love the fall. Love, love, love the winter. Hands down my favorite season ever. Fall comes in a close second. And since I live here in New England, I can already see some of the colors changing. Give it a couple weeks. It is going to be gorgeous. The leaves are going to be it's the best place in the world to go leaf peeping. Love New England in the fall. And let's see, I think that's about all. That's kind of wrap it up for me. I'll try not to wait like 6 or 7 weeks between videos again. And so I hope to catch y'all on the next go round. Bye.